And welcome back. You're watching The Trend. Hashtag Hey Amina at The Trend Live. Listen, we just had such an incredible interview with Harry Songs all the way from Lagos, Nigeria. In a few minutes, we're going to be talking to another major name all the way from down south. We're talking South Africa. The hashtag remains the same, and that is Hey Amina. But for your chance to win a phone or the earpods that we want to give you tonight, it's all about the Oppo A92. And my new co-host for Oppo, you're my co-host for Oppo. What now? This has become a thing.
Goody.
First of all,
when I come on this show, I just bring the good things only. Okay. Just fresh vibe, everything new, everything nice.
Even though even though
do you know, when I was hearing that thing, you
know,
when I was hearing this story about Harry Songs, nilikuwa nasikia demo wangu fulani aliwahi ni text venye alisikia ati kwa siku hizi ameomoka nini ati nimtumie kwa kitu. Can you imagine someone dumping you, leaving you for Kwanza, there's nothing hurting to a man like someone leaving you for another man.
Wait, okay, first of all, so she left you?
She left me.
Because you didn't send kakitu?
Yes.
Uko na tumafea?
Yeah, of course, back then, hata mimi ningejiwacha.
Looking back now, in retrospect.
You know the way you look at your TBTs and you're like, hey, kama mtu alinivumilia this time.
Oh my God, hata mimi kweli hapo.
Lakini I think niko na idea kwa nini Harry Songs aliachwa.
Kwani aliachwa?
He was taking her breath away. As
oh my gosh! Just first of all,
and he knows it.
Calm down, calm down.
Was that you, man? What was that?
Manze nilikuwa na tu. Nilikuwa hata bedhi ulikuwa lose breath, Amina.
Alright, so we want you to. We're going to talk about how you can win the photo, how you can win the AirPods. But there's something that we do on the show. It's called Third World Coach. You've never been here for this, so it's 3 videos we play, and it's just special videos. I used to think it was just us as Africans and people from third world countries. I think it's just generally as humanity. Kuna watu wengine.
I think watu wasiobarikiwa, watu walionyimwa, we behave the same.
We do.
Whether you are in America, whether you are in Africa.
It's the same.
Njaa ni njaa.
Njaa. Shida ni shida. All right, so here's our very first video. Let's take a look and then we talk.
Obvious.
Oh my. I like how everyone just sort of like turned back, like, like they didn't see that, like I wasn't even here, like they didn't even have their phones recording. I don't know why men insist on doing these public proposals.
I don't know. I just think by the time you decide to make a move on like this in public,
shouldn't you
at least
sure?
quarter 90%. Yeah?
Inaitwa confidence.
No, like kwa nyumba umemuuliza, akibebo siku moja nitakuoa, usikie Kenya atasema. Akisema vitu kama za never,
you know, you start by giving her small things.
Like what?
Like mletee tu earphones mpya.
Kama hizi.
Usikie vile anasema ati
baby nilishinda the trend Oppo A92 earpods. Ilikuwa tu ni yako. Nilikushindia wewe.
You know the way you bring someone something very nice and then they just rush over it like it's not of importance. Sasa nimekuletea simu. Thanks babe. So nilikuwa nakuuliza kwani nini ulichelewa wapi? Ndio maana.
So let me tell you something so funny. So I always wanted a public
oh yes.
Yes.
Amina Wageshi,
if we continue,
you can get it.
You are abnormal. This story abnormal.
I can't. Anyway, so I can't even tell the story anymore. It doesn't even have the same weight.
Hey, it's okay. You can continue.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Let's take a look at the next video. It's you Amanda. All right, so let's see the next video.
Hey, don't tap by the side. Buru barang ko no. Tama na dito. Dali shower. Itra di shower.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is my producer Ndenga of The Trend. Anakakae. Umsana kwa sitting room. I'm not. Anoga tu hapo in the living room. How does this work? Because this looks like a lot like your house.
Ungana tumpatie tu creativity, acha tumpatie hiyo.
So hiyo kitu kihang katikati ya sitting room ilikuwa ngani hii kitu?
No, there's nothing but creativity. Mimi sioni creativity hapa. I see a hazard.
This thing is dangerous.
Because of the electricity,
look at all the things that could go wrong. Mtu akikata hiyo kitu hapo juu hiyo kitu imwangukie yote.
Si kako peke yake.
He can drown there. You know,
Again, no one is telling me mtu anauga wapi.
Kwa sitting
Is
room.
he
No,
inside
Amina,
a basin?
I think
sitting room
Explain
slash.
to me.
No, there are things you don't understand. Sometimes when the house is so small, you live inside. You see the way someone has a one bedroom.
Yeah.
The house is a bedroom, a house with one
Yeah, I
bedroom.
hear you, yeah.
Yeah. But now there are people who live in bathrooms.
Oh my God, stop.
Like the only room that is there ni choo na bafu.
Ukiruka unaingia kwa
So what they
bafu,
do
ukiruka
is-
unaingia kwa choo.
Exactly.
As
So
in-
ni kitanda yako iko kwa bafu. It's like it's the nini unapika ndani ya bafu. You're doing your eating ndani ya bafu.
Yani nijua. Oh my God, bafu ndo kubwa tuseme kwa nyumba. So vitu mingi.
Yeah. So you do everything
It's
inside.
but even some of these guys when they're constructing these houses, like the kitchen is the toilet, the toilet is the kitchen. What's going on?
Things are marrying each
What
other.
in the cholera is
Yeah.
going on in this house?
But no, it's everything. It's at an arm's
What
length.
in the marasmus?
Like una nini ukifanya hivi
Kila
umechukua
mtu.
sabuni ya
Na
kuoga.
hizo nyumba,
It's
tukishinda
convenient.
watatu, that's it.
Yeah.
Social gathering rules have been broken.
Hapo hakuna.
It's a bash.
Huko mtu
It's a
akutembeleangi.
concert. Oh.
Mnaongea mkiwa nje. Like ni nini hiyo wezi. You know, if you ever go to someone's house and then anakuongelesha kama ameweka hivi mkono kwa mlango, just know.
Ungemwambia, why didn't you text me? No, ndio nyumba itu. So unanipigia simu. So
Kwanza
unakuja-
these guys of ati niko hapa kwa gate kuja uko kwa gate gani ile hama? What do you mean?
It's true though. You can't just come to my house.
Yeah, you just-
think I'm just idling around waiting for you to come
No,
to my
but
house.
now you know Eastlands is like a survival mechanism.
Okay.
Where you
Oh,
just
it's
show
for
up to
food.
people's houses because you will also show up to another person's house.
can't.
It's like nipe nikupe.
I can't. Let's take a look. Nipe nikupera tupate. Anyway, so let's take a look at the third video that we checked. So here's my thing, when a lot of the times when I see these innovations coming from these very rural areas, I think, or marginalized areas, I think, can you imagine if they were given like the support or the encouragement or any of their innovative skills were
Yeah.
They need to be
recognized?
tapped.
That's
Sindio?
creative, yeah.
Yes, yes,
Can you
yes.
imagine mtu kama amefanya hivi tu, yani haelewi, hajaenda shule vizuri, labda hajamaliza masomo, and then this is what he's managed to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what he would do?
The problem is innovation is like comedy. It needs level fulani ya umaskini for you to be creative.
But you know,
Creativity, it takes this guy wenye wametengeneza hii ukiwapea pesa ati sasa you guys now we are giving you 5 billion shillings, you should now
Utengeneze
start a plant,
mabicycles,
mwanze nini, oh. This is what they were doing because that's the only thing they have.
No, it's not true. But even if you remember, when
Yeah.
you're at your lowest is when you're the most creative, the
Yes.
most
True, true,
diligent,
true.
the
Have you
most
ever-
efficient. You even keep time. You
I
come
don't
3
know-
hours early.
You even start seeing how people are not focused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
What,
so
mtu
upset.
analala aje kwa
Hawa
matatu?
Wakenya-
What do you mean? How comfortable are you that kwani umetengeneza pesa
You know,
zote?
our Wakenya squeezy.
Yeah.
You know, like you start looking at people
You start
badly.
looking at how people are
you're
lazy,
wondering what
how
is
people
wrong.
are oversized, how people are undersized.
They're not going to the gym.
Yeah, they're not going to the
They're
gym.
not eating enough.
Ni chakula gani hiyo? The audacity.
The caucasity that they have. Surely, really.
Surely.
I don't
And
know
you know,
why.
I don't know if
love
I'm the only
Riari.
one who does this thing, but
What thing?
when I'm broke, I really am a good planner.
You're a good planner.
Like I plan very well when I'm broke until
Me
the
when
money
I'm-
comes.
And then
you're
when
like,
I'm broke,
ah,
have you
nikipata,
noticed? Have you noticed when you're broke? Oh yeah, you break it down
you
nicely.
break it down. Like when I
To the
get
T.
money. Yeah.
There's no shilling you waste. In
You
fact,
start-
there's no like entertainment.
Yeah.
Fun.
That's a literal term you call yourself for a meeting.
Yeah.
Like kuachika
I
chini.
myself.
Kaa hapa. Ni nini?
Jifikirie
Ni nini?
kimaisha.
Uba ulikuwa unapanda ya nini? Unaenda wapi? Umedosika hiyo design?
Ni kazi gani hii ya maana uko nayo? Ati unapanda Uber, unapanda. So ungetembea. You can't just walk from Kisumu to Nairobi. What is wrong with you? Back in my day. Anyway.
Vimal
I
kwach,
can't.
kaa chini
I
tuongee.
can't. Kaa chini. When you're broke and then you remember everyone was your money. You know that before you couldn't remember them, it was blurry. All of a sudden, clarity. You know their numbers, you know where they live. Anyway, if you want this phone, we want you to get it. In the next couple of weeks, we will be awarding one lucky viewer of the trend, the Oppo A92. Now, it's only 29,999. You have 2 places where you can pick it up. At the Oppo store, any Oppo store countrywide, or you can get it online. Kwa sababu si unajua siku hizi kila kitu ni nini?
Yes.
Digital.
And it was very important that we make it clear that there are two things. The earpods are being worn every week. Every single week we do this. Like now, these are the earpods. Yeah, you win them every single week we do the show. And what you need to do is just tell us, what would you do with the 8 GB and the 128 GB space? And for the phone, you just need to take a good picture of yourself, get a creative picture, explain to us what is going on in the picture, tag us, tag Oppo Kenya, hashtag Oppo A92, hashtag at the trend, hey Amina, at Nick Watch, everyone tag all of us, tell us what the creative picture is about, and then you never know. This beautiful phone could be coming your way.
What, you're not getting this phone? I feel
And
like
it really is beautiful.
But
you know, there's something.
It's so beautiful. Look at this color. What color is this even?
I don't know. I don't know what this is.
So it comes in different shades. So there is the it comes in I think this is Aurora purple. Let's get
what?
Aurora.
What? Yeah?
Aurora.
You know that name cannot go beyond Ken or Lukianda.
I don't know much.
Aurora purple.
Aurora purple. Ati uko na simu gani niko?
Niko na Olora.
I can't. All right, so Quach is here in studio. For your chance to win the phone, make sure that you jump in the hashtag, jump on that hashtag and tag Oppo official social media, Oppo's official social media handles for your chance to win. Now, we already had a chat with Harry Songs, and now we want to head on down over to Johannesburg, one of the most beautiful places on this continent, and that is South Africa. So we're going to be chatting with one Master KG. So as we check if he's live with us, the hashtag is Amina at the Trend Live on Twitter, on social media. Nico, Quach handle, but it's okay. So it's at Nick Quach and of course at DJ E. What it do, what it does, Master KG. Hi.
Wanitamus, hello.
How are you doing?
I'm good, thanks. And how are you guys? How are you guys?
We are fantastic. Sewabona.
Yeah, in my language we say Tobela.
Tobela.
Yeah,
oh, that's not okay. So what does someone respond back when someone says Tobela? What do you say back?
It's Sawona. You can say Sawona. I say Tobela, then you say Sawona. It's like Tobela high. It's like high in my language.
All right, so now, Master KG, I need you to do me a favor. I want you to just, the headspace is, the headroom is a bit too much. If you could just lower the tablet or the camera or your phone or whatever device you're using, I would really appreciate that so that we can see you clearly.
Oh, all right.
All right, so there you go. So as there you go. As he makes that adjustment, like I said, send in those questions right now. It's going to be a very interesting show. I'm really looking forward to this. Now, okay, that's good. That's good enough, Master KG. That's good enough. There we go. Okay. I like that. I like that. So now, Master KG, I understand that you're a car collector. You have numerous car collections. How many cars exactly do you even have?
I have four of them.
What are the four types?
It's VW, which is Volkswagen. It's Mercedes Benz. It's two of them, and the other one is it's Audi. Yeah.
Nice. Now, you also won a car prize back in 2018 during this, the SABC Summer Song Award. You got the Song of the Year, where you emerged the winner. Now, from the beginning of your career, you've seemed like you've just, sort of like been at the front and you've been winning. And it seems like it's just been sort of easy for the people who are looking outside. But has that been the journey for you? Do you feel like it's been a bit easier?
No, not really. It was not easy at all, But one thing for sure is that, I just believe that, everything has its time, to happen. So, things happened, after a while. But, I thank God each and every day that, things are going the way they are, because it used to be a dream way before. Now it's a reality that I'm living,
That is so true. People refer to you, Master KG, as the DJ Khaled of South Africa. How do you take that title?
Yeah, they say that, because I'm always saying Wanitamus, each and every song, Wanitamus, each and every song. So but it's a good thing, because I love it, because my work is being recognized, and people, when, they compare you with the likes of DJ Khaled, that's an honor, man, for me, for someone who's just new in the game and starting up. So already, the feeling that I have that vibe and I have that, that match to be like DJ Khaled and so forth, it's a big honor for me, man.
I can just imagine how huge that's been for you. Now, for the people who are watching and they're wondering, all right, so Master KG, because sometimes the song becomes bigger than the artist and you might not be familiar with the name, but this song is so big. So Master KG is responsible for a song that plays a lot in the clubs here in Nairobi. Jerusalema, na 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 na, na 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 na. Hey. Hi, Master KG. In fact, you know what? We thought it's only big maybe here in Kenya and in SA until we caught this video. It's a global sensation. This was a video from Portugal. I don't know if we have it, Jack, so you can play it right now. People in Portugal dancing to this song. There were people from different parts of the country, you know, the parts of the world dancing to this song. How was it coming up with this production, this song? What did it mean to you? For the people who don't understand what it is that you're saying, what does it speak about?
And like, to be honest, when we did this song, I remember we did this song like 2019 in August. Yeah, it was during the night, I think 10 p.m. So when we did the song, we just did the song. Like, I invited my sister Nomnebo, who I featured on the song. She came to the studio. I remember that night, and then I played these 2 beats, and then, but I was like saying, you know, I really like feel like this song has something emotional, something spiritual about it. Like, I feel like we should go for this one, which is this one that we sang Jerusalema on it. And then we sat down, shared ideas. She came with something spiritual, something that, you know, like you can feel inside, you know, when you listen to it. That's something that goes with the beat, because the beat is kind of emotional, you know. So we worked on the vocals, and then after doing the song, like, we had mixed reactions, because like we were like, is it really gonna work, you know? So, but like, we took time. I think it took us, like, after doing the song in August last year, it took us, I think, 3 months to 4 months to release the song. And I remember I did a video, which is a snippet, then I posted it on my socials. I said, there's a new song coming soon called Jerusalem. A lot of people like were commenting, showing a lot of love. Then I said, I think there's something about this song. Then I remember we dropped the song in December last year, and then it just took over. In South Africa, it's one of the biggest song of 2019, to be honest. So it was #1 each and every chart, everywhere you go. So there came a dance which came in South Africa, which was called Jerusalema Dance. So like, started trending everywhere. It was even taking the song even to bigger heights, you know. So to be honest, I never expected that the song would go as far as it is right now. Now I even see in Portugal, there's a dance. Also, they created a dance. I think it's in the dance was created in Angola, if I'm not mistaken. The dance is so super cool. So also in Kenya, I had like, the love is so crazy. Rwanda, Tanzania, like each and every country in Africa and also in Europe, everywhere, the love is crazy. And you know, it's an honor, you know, for me, you know, receiving this love everywhere in the world.
Yeah, and you know, you're receiving this love, Master KG, at such a young age. You are so young. You're just as young as I am, because I'm also 23. But I mean, it's one thing. You know, it's one thing getting love from your home country. It's a whole other, you know, sort of like feeling to get this kind of reception globally. You know, and you're right, the song does have a very spiritual feel. Were there people who thought it was a gospel song first when it came out?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, a lot of people thought so. Also asked when we did the song, like, that's why I say we had like reactions of it, like, is it the song gonna work? Because our aim was to rock the streets, the clubs and so forth. So like, but we were like, you know, like, a lot of people know Jerusalem as, you know, kind of related to church stuff, you know, but like, we're like, no, man, like, the song has a beautiful melody. Let's just give it to the people. But at the end of the day, the song is both sides. It has like, because on the song, what we're saying is that Jerusalem is my home. Guard me, go with me, protect me, don't leave me behind. So it's kind of, you know, that church vibes, you know, mixed with the dance, you know, dance stuff. Yeah.
I like it. So it's like bringing the church to like the streets where people can sort of like enjoy that message, but in a not so serious environment, because it's speaking about the same things. You don't want to be alone. You want to, you know, you want to feel guided and all of that. So I really like that. Now, the remix of this song is coming out very soon, next week to be precise. You're featuring one of the biggest names on the continent, the African giant himself, Burna Boy, and someone else as well. So you can tell us, you know, more about the remix. So you can tell us more about the remix.
I can't wait for this remix. The surprising part, Burna Boy is actually the one who loved to do a remix of the song, which is so amazing, which is something that I didn't even believe when it happened. When the management told me that they send a message that they would love to jump on the song to try and do a remix. It was an honor, and then that means like he loved the song. At the same time, I'm also a big fan of his work. You know, I respect him so much. He has done so much for himself. You know, musically. You know, I respect him so much. He's one of those biggest guys in Africa that, you know, we look up to as we grow. So I'm so excited about it. I think people are gonna love it. Like he killed the song. He just took the song to another level. Like, oh, I can't wait for this one. I can't wait. And also we're dropping also the video the same day. The video and the song on next week Friday, which is the 19th. In June.
Look at you, Master KG. Everybody's cooped up in the house. They're stressed. They're frustrated. Meanwhile, your career is just skyrocketing. I can't wait for the remix. I'm really looking forward to it. Burna Boy does add a lot of flavor to the songs that he gets onto. But, you know, something that a lot of people were very interested in as well, Master KG, was you and Makhazi.
Yeah. About that, sometimes, it's part of life. You gotta have someone. So actually, the thing is that we both from Limpopo, which is a province that is in South Africa, and then we one of the most known and like most one of the biggest artists from that side, and so we have a thing together that we're going on. So. Yeah, and a lot of people are loving it big time, and I don't want to say much about it, but yeah, that's what it is.
Okay, I like that you were blushing. You were like, oh my God, I can't believe she asked me that. I like, oh, she's so beautiful. She's so beautiful. We have a picture on the screen right now. She looks so good. I wish you guys all the best, man. You know, it's just, love is such a beautiful thing. It's such a beautiful, beautiful thing. And it's happening at a time when so many wonderful things are happening to you in your life and your career. So it's perfect. So I want to take it back, Master KG, to when you were a lot younger. Is it true that you used to feign illness so that you don't go to school, so that you stay home and practice music?
Yes. I don't want to lie. I used to do that, and I did it most of the time because, the music was just a calling to me. It was just calling me like, hey, come here. I'll go to school, but then my mind will be back home to the computer, like whereby I have to go and do whatever that I did last night. So I was never focused on school, because this thing was a calling. It was a big calling. So sometimes I'll lie and say I'm sick, in order, to just try to get to know the software much better and to produce much better, which I think, even though I won't say it's a good decision to take, but at the end of the day, I feel like it paid off in terms of me, getting to where I am right now. Like I didn't just, do all those things just for fun. At least now it shows that there was a big reason. There was something behind whatever those reasons that I was just doing and all those stuff.
Yeah.
But I would advise anyone at home, please don't do that. Please focus.
Don't skip school. Stay in school. Wait, did your parents ever find out that you used to lie? That you were sick? Did they ever know?
Yes, they knew, because it didn't make sense, because I used to do it often and often.
Yeah.
So then they're like, you're always sick. What's your problem? You can't always be sick. So Yeah.
Eventually they found out. But you know, now at 23 years old, with all of the success that you have amassed thus far, how proud are your parents now seeing the fruits of what you were trying to plant back then?
They're so proud, so much proud, and you know, but and one thing for sure is that like my parents are one of the supportive people in this world. You know, one of the people that, when in terms of support of myself, they are number one. I place them there on the top. And another thing, I'm so happy because like everything is now paying off. Like I just built a house for them last year, which I finished this year in Jan, which is a beautiful thing. And that house, I built it with the income that I get from the music industry, you know. So for me, it's one of those things that, you know, it's a dream come true, you know, because back then, looking at back then and looking at now, you know, looking at and also them, the support that they've been giving me, you know, it's so amazing, you know. And I always, you know, thank God that, you know, I have such parents who have this beautiful love and support and everything, you know.
Now, I want to talk about the support you've gotten from, you know, other major artists like Xanda, or maybe, you know, other really huge names. Like, has Casper reached out to you? Or, you know what I mean? Are you going to do a song with Simfiwe? Like, what's been going on?
Recently, I've been in touch with a lot of people. I don't want to lie, I've been DM'd a lot, more than a lot. So, and which is amazing. And I'm so happy because a lot of people are now recognizing my work, you know, because when I did Skeleton Move, there were people who were like reaching out, but there were just, you know, few people. But now after Jerusalem, there's a lot of people. I have Mr. Easy, who also we're working on something together. I have Sako there, which is from Ghana, which is also doing something together. There's also Omi Dimples, I think it's from Tanzania.
Yes, from Tanzania. Yeah.
Yeah, we're also doing something with him. There's a lot of people. I think I'm gonna even forget people. There's also Mayukum from Nigeria.
Yes.
There's also Zaltan. Yeah,
Yes,
Zaltan
Zlatan.
from Nigeria. Yeah, Zaltan. Yeah, and there's a lot of people. Also in the country, my country, there's a lot of people that I'm busy, you know, trying to work some stuff with them. I recently did a song today with Xanda and Nomna. It's like we did Skeleton Move with Xanda and Skeleton and Jerusalema with Nomna. I combined them on one song. It's amazing. Can't wait for people to hear that. Soon is coming here.
Nice. And you've worked with Xanda before, so this is going to prove to be very, very interesting. With a number of albums under your belt, Master KG, you know, you dabble between being an artist and a producer. Do you face any challenges being a producer? Do people, you know, come at you and tell you the beat sort of sounds the same? Or has it been a bit more easier sort of like to approach than music being an artist yourself?
Yo, it's happening, you know. Yeah, like people are always saying that, yo, I love Master KG. Yo, I saw this other comment. I think I saw more than 3 of them. Like, this guy, I love Master KG. This guy is just hitting you with one beat. Just different.
It's not even different. So you're like, is that a compliment? I don't know how to take that.
Yeah, for me, like, you know, like I don't take it the way it is, the way they say it. You know, I take it as love, because if someone is able to, you know, to recognize my work and go to a process whereby you even want to search and see like if these things are different and stuff, that means like there's a lot of attention, you know, on me, you know. So I'm not necessarily, you know, like into that, you know, because I understand like people feel different, you know. People always have opinions, which sometimes we take in order to grow also, because like at the end of the day, they're the ones who listen to our music and stuff. But then you know, one thing I loved and I know is that like either it's one beat, if you feel like it's one beat, but then at the end of the day, whatever that you hear, you love it. Anytime when it's new, it's a new song and stuff, you love it. I feel like that's the most important thing. At the end of the day, if you're enjoying the music, the music is going places. That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Did you produce Jerusalema yourself?
Yeah, definitely. I produced Jerusalema by myself. And it was not, to be honest, such songs, sometimes when I look back how I did it, like I never believed like that it would be like this big song like that will like break boundaries like the way it's doing. Because when I did the beat, I was just chilling, relaxing. Didn't even mean like nothing that maybe give me a mood like this is the thing. I didn't have that at all. So, but then the people just showed me a different side, which is a big love and support.
Yeah,
of
and
the
you've been
song.
getting a lot of love and support from Botswana. I noticed that you had a number of events that you did last year there. Tell me about your fan base in Botswana.
Yo, Botswana, it's my second home. It's my second home. I always say Botswana is my second home because Botswana, they relate a lot to my music. Because I'm actually from Limpopo, which I'm speaking a language is called Sepedi, and Botswana is speaking Setswana. So the language are similar, to each other. And then beside that, like they're just vibing with me. They've been supporting me. I think it's the first country that I went to in terms of performances since my career started. That's the first country to, let's say now I'm crossing a border. That was when I went to Botswana. I think it was in 2017. Yeah, that was my first show in Botswana. Which by that time I wasn't even this Master KG. I never had Skeleton Move by that time. I didn't have Jerusalem. I was just Master KG who had these underground hits, and then Botswana was just supportive like big time. So Botswana is so lovely. I have like a beautiful fan base that side.
Yeah, well, you should come to Kenya, first of all, and perform Jerusalema so that you can see that the fan base spans across the continent. So now, Master KG, I want to ask you this. So I saw this online. People, when you get into this industry, you have to understand people are going to meddle in your business. And there were estimations of how much you are worth. I don't know if you saw that story. Did you see it?
No, I never saw it.
You
How
didn't
much
see
they
it?
said?
So someone estimated your net worth. Can you imagine? Someone estimated your net worth between $11,000 and $17,000. And I was like, no, should be $11 million, $17 million. But care to clarify?
Oh, they said how much? It's $17,000.
Yeah. 13,000 to 17,000. 11,000 actually.
Oh, that's funny though. But anyway, I like to be honest. Let me be honest. I won't actually talk the real number, but I'm way more than that. I'm way more than that because I'm way more than that.
I hope your tax revenue authority is watching this.
Yeah, everything is in order.
Nice. I like that. Way more. Way more. But thank you so much, Master KG, for taking time, man. It's just, when I see stories of such young people who are taking over the globe, it's so inspirational to any and everyone. What is your message to our Kenyan viewers right now? Well, your Kenyan fans and our viewers tonight.
My message is that I love you guys so much in Kenya. Like, my wish is to come there and just vibe with you, rock with you, have fun. Like, I was supposed to come there before the pandemic. Oh, yeah, before the pandemic. The show, I think, was postponed because of the pandemic. So it's so sad. But one thing I know, we'll dance again. We'll be back. And then I'll be there. I have to come to Kenya. Like, I really need to come. I went almost a lot of places in Africa, but I haven't been in Kenya. The only time I went to Kenya was, crossing, let's say at the airport where I was boarding to another plane. So I don't even know how it looks like. And it always hurt me, for me to always pass. I'm at the airport, Kenyatta something, I forgot the name.
Jomo Kenyatta.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm always there, boarding to another plane, which hurts because I really want to be there with my people. But one thing I know is that we're gonna be together soon. So I just wanna say to each and everyone right out there supporting me, thank you so much for the love. I really appreciate so much, and I promise that I won't disappoint you guys. There's a lot of good music coming soon. I'm gonna work with a lot of artists from that side, from Kenya. I just want to work with everybody from that side so that we can just rock the world. Africa #1.
Africa #1. Who are some of the musicians you know that you're hoping to work with?
From Kenya.
Yes.
Sauti Soul.
Of course. Of course.
Yes. Sauti Soul. Who else? Oh, I also know. I have a friend of mine. I don't know why I'm forgetting her name. She's a singer. She's a friend of mine. She's close to me. Like we're in Afrima Awards last year in Dallas, Texas. She won an award too.
Was that Akothe? Quach? Was it? Must have been Akothe. I think it was was it Akothe?
Oh yeah, that's her.
Yes. And why were you laughing? I'm confused. What was going on here? Oh yeah, Akothe is one of our celebrated performers.
Yeah.
You love to work with Akothe. She's a lot of fun. She's a ball of energy.
That's one person that I'm close to in terms of we're very close. We talk to each other like almost every week.
Nice.
We're so close. We share ideas and stuff. She wanted to bring me down to Kenya, by the way. So just that, the pandemic has just messed a lot of things up. But anyway, I'm hoping to see you guys soon out there. Please be safe. This thing will pass and we'll all be back strong than ever.
Thank you
I
so
love
much.
you guys so.
Oh, thank you so much, Master KG. Such a wonderful message. We appreciate that. All the very best as well on your end as you work on the other projects you're hoping to deliver. I cannot wait to hear the remix coming out next week featuring Burna Boy of Jerusalema. Master KG live from South Africa. Thank you so much. And as the exit, DJ E, where's the song? You should take Quach. Quach doesn't...